Maganda pa kilig ko sa'yo. Wala ka na bang kasiyahan? Pati yung kaligayahan na kapad mo, inagaw mo, samantalang ikay may asawa, hindi ka pa ba kontento sa asawa mo?
Sir Jemel, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon po.
Ayan, grabe naman. Meksikano nga. Uy! Delikado. Okay. Dati, ang boyfriend niya yung bayaw mong Becky. Masakit ngayon. Kapatid mo, tatalunin mo. Grabe.
At Idol Rafi, di ba may negosyo daw po sila ni Meksikano. Ito nga pong kapatid na Becky. Ngayon po, sila pong dalawa yung mag-business partner nun. Sa kanya po nakapangalan. Ngayon, si Mrs. na daw po niya ang nag-aasikaso ng business niya.
Ayan yung kapatid ng Becky.
Ayan po.
Okay. Kailan niyo pa ho nalaman na ganun pala ang ginawa ni Mrs. at pinagpalit?
Nung ano
Kayo
pa po,
sa Meksikano.
November pa lang po.
Paano niyo po na-discover?
Nagkaaway-away na po sila magkapatid. At saka mag-ama.
Nag-aaway na.
Nagkabistuhan na po sila.
Si Meksikano dito pa nakatira o sa Mexico?
Balik-balik na lang po.
So, originally, ang boyfriend itong si Meksikano ay yung si Apple.
Opo.
Bakit daw nag-connect ni Meksikano si Apple? Dahil niya kay Mrs.
Dahil kay Mrs. po.
Okay. Ano sabi po ni Mrs. nung kumprantay niyo siya tungkol dito sa issue na to?
Sabi niya, di daw totoo.
RG Rose, magandang hapon.
Yes po.
Paano to? Dalawa ng kaaway mo rito. Una, kaaway mo yung kapatid mo dahil inagawan mo siya ng boyfriend. Pangalawa, si Mr. ngayon dito, nagreklamo dahil iniwan mo na siya kapalit ni Meksikano.
Hindi ko po siya iniwan. Siya yung hindi nagsuporta sa amin. Saka nagsasyabu po yan.
Di nagsuporta? Paano hindi nagsuporta? Tuwing sahod ko nga, tag 300 nga lang iniwan ko. Binigay ko na sa inyo lahat. Sasabihin mong walang ano.
Ano yung kinakalkal mo, Ma'am Margie?
Yung birth certificate namin tsaka yung marriage contract daw po na hindi kasal. Hindi kami kasal sir. May ano ako, yung ano ko sir. Sinomar ba?
Kasal ba kayo sir? Hindi.
Piki pala yung pare. Sa simbahan po kami ikasal, sir.
Kinasal ka simbahan?
Opo.
Kinasal to kay simbahan?
Oo nga po, nagwa po ako ng sinomar sir. Kaso hindi lumabas yung sinomar namin. Kasi hindi daw kami kasal.
Kakuha din ako ng PSA. Certificate sa marriage contract.
Yung birth certificate ko ma'am.
Ito sila Arnie. Saka itong si Eva, si Bukaw. Itong si Ma'am Eva, Ma'am La Arnie.
Parang kalsada yung kilay. Sabi po ni Ma'am La Arnie Covero. Parang
Yung Nike.
yung kilay ni Ma'am. Mga netizen.
Di ba yung Nike? Paano ba yung Nike? Yung sa'yo Nike ba? Imagine ko yung Nike. Wag na muna maglagay ng ano sa prompter ha. Wag na. Tama na muna, Ranet. Wag na maglagay sa prompter. Ayoko nang tumingin sa prompter na to. Mapol.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, kumusta po kayo?
Okay lang po.
Ba't ganun, ma'am? Inagawang kayo ng boyfriend ng inyong kapatid?
Yes po.
Paano po nangyari yun, ma'am?
First meet kasi namin ng foreigner ko po is September 5. Tapos yung kapatid ko is umuwi siya ng August po. Tapos nag-meet kami ng foreigner ko is September 5.
Okay.
Itinaksak kasi ako ng foreigner ko sa leeg. Nilatigo po ako. And then po, pag-uwi namin sa Zamboanga, umalis ako sa bahay. Parang naglayas ba ako kasi dahil doon sa trauma ko, sir. Nag-boarding house po ako. Tapos, di ko alam na nawala ako sa bahay. Tapos yung foreigner ko pala, nasa kwarto namin sa bahay namin. Hindi ko pa inalaman na nag-chat-chat pala sila. Na ganun-ganun na.
Nung malaman nyo na po yung katotohanan at siningil nyo po yung sister nyo, ano pong sabi niya? Nag-away daw po kayo ng utol
po,
mo.
Nag-away po kami. Nag-away po kami dahil doon po.
Bakit niya nagawa yun sa inyo?
Wala siyang dahilan sir kasi iniiwan ko daw yung foreigner ko sa bahay na wala daw akong pakialam sa foreigner ko. Nangyari naman din yun sir dahil yung nagka-trauma ako yung tinaksak ako sa liig tsaka nilatigo niya po ako.
Napakababaw naman. At hindi mo kinumpranta si foreigner? Ba't kanya iniwan para sa iyong kapatid?
Ayaw na din ni foreigner sa akin kaya yun, matagal din ako nakamove on.
Inahas po kayo ng kapatid nyo.
Yes po.
Partner nyo na po sa negosyo dati, ito pong foreigner.
Pinatayuan po niya po ako ng bar, sir. Tapos, pero walang mga permit pa, sir.
O nasa na po yung bar ngayon? Kinuha na po ng kapatid nyo.
Yes po. Sila po na ngayon nag-manage po na walang permit.
Ay di pasara natin yung bar. Saan po yun?
Mas mabuti din po.
Sige po, para makaganti na po kayo. Ibigay nyo po sa amin yung address. Papasasara po namin ngayon mismong araw na ito.
Yes po, sir. Tsaka, sir, may binili kasi siyang motor sa akin, tapos nakapangalan sa akin, tapos ayaw nila ipabigay sa akin.
Nakapikit po. Pwede natin kunin agad yun. Nasaan yung motor?
Nandun sa kanila po.
May papahila natin. Pero sigurado po kayo yung pangalan nasa inyo. Nakalagay sa inyo yung pangalan race nyo.
Yes po, dito po sa akin yung ORCR po.
Sige po, makukuha po natin yon. O, marami na gusto magsalita sa Action Center. Marcia,
Po, Idol, magandang hapon. Meron po tayong iilang mga si Sir at si Sarah na gusto pong magbigay ng kanilang mga komento. Ito po si Nanay.
Maganda pa kilig ko sa'yo. Wala ka na bang kasiyahan? Pati yung kaligayahan na kapag mo inagaw mo, samantalang ikay may asawa, hindi ka pa ba kontento sa asawa mo?
Kapal ng mukha ng babae, yung tunay na babae, kasi may asawa na siya eh. Kung anong nipis ng kilay na walang ayos, siyang kapal ng mukha niya.
Kaya yung kilay niya naging katulad ng ahas din, kaya inaahas din niya yung kapatid niya.
Ito po, meron po tayo dito LGBT
Okay,
member
sige.
na gusto pong magsalita.
sige.
Para sa akin, yung babae dapat ano yun na lang niya, yung kumbaga wag mag-aamang-agaw ng iba ng may asawa. Kumbaga, dapat makontento na lang siya kung anong meron, hindi yung aagawin pa niya. Tapos yung itsura niya mukhang yung nilagay niyang kilay mukhang uling. Alam mo yun?
Ma'am Apple, sabi naman netizen, mas maganda ka pa sa ate mo.
Yes naman po.
Galit na galit sila sa ate mo, ba't ginalong ka niya?
Tinulungan ko yan siya, sir, para makauwi sa Zamboanga City, sir. Kasi sabi ng yung mama ko kasi umiiyak sa akin na wala daw sila makain doon. Tapos bago pa lang daw kasi yun magkapagtrabaho si husband ng ate ko, sir. Kaya ako yung nagpapadala sa kanya.
Miss RG Rose?
Yes po.
Oh, dalawa ng kaaway mo rito. Kaaway mo si Mister, kaaway mo yung kapatid mo. Wala kang kakampi. Hindi ko kayo nahiya sa kapatid mo? Ma'am, tinulungan ka pa man din daw makapunta ng Zamboanga?
Sir Miguel nga nagpadala sa akin ng pera, sir. Kasi nag-text mo din ako kay Sir Miguel.
Ma'am, itong pinaka-issue, bakit mo inahas, trinaydor ang kapatid mo? Pakisagot
Hindi ko
po.
yung inahaw, sir. Naghiwalay na sa nung naging kami.
Hindi kami naghiwalay, sir.
Naghiwalay na yan sila, sir, bago naging kami.
Sir, kasi hindi pa kami naghiwalay ng foreigner ko. Tapos, that time kasi, umuwi ako sa amin. Pumasok ako sa kwarto namin. Kami tanga yung nagsabay nga kami natutulog ng foreigner ko. Tapos, pagka kinabukasan, sir, pumunta yung foreigner ko tsaka yung kapatid ko. Kaya siya may nag-work sa bar namin. Tapos, nakita ko yung tablet ng foreigner ko. Inopen ko po. Tapos, nakita ko doon is, sinachat niya yung foreigner ko. Nasabi niya sa foreigner ko, sir, if you really love me, why are you still giving money to Jane?
Sino po si Jane?
Ako po yun, sir.
Si John Paul Conserman.
Ma'am, hindi ko kayo na konsensya, ma'am?
Binubugbog ako simula, buntis pa ako, sir.
Sino nang bubugbog sa inyo?
Ay, yung ex-husband ko, sir, hindi niyo ba alam, sir? Muntik akong ilaglag sa hagdanan yan. Tapos nagsasabo pa, nagdal yung anak ko, bagong silaw. Tanggol, nagsasabo pati yung kapatid niya.
Kayo ho ba'y gumagamit?
Dati po.
Dati?
Oh, 2015 pa po. Bago pa kami nagsama niyan, sir.
Nung nagsama kayo, nag-stop ka na?
Nung nagkaanak na po.
Nung nakita kayo?
Dati po, siya yung nagbumbog sa akin una eh. Sinampal ko lang naman po. Yung
Kasi, sir,
sinabi niya, sobra-sobra
Kasi
na
sir,
po.
kung nakasyabo ka, hindi ko na alam kung paniniwalaan pa kita kung sinong nauna sa inyo sa pambububog. Kasi pag nakasyabo na yung tao, wala sa tamang pag-iisip. Maaaring ikaw ang nauna, kaya siya'y lumaban.
Opo.
Iba ko kasi sir, pag yung nakasyabo may katotohanan din siguro sinasabi niya na nung panahon na kayo po yung nagsasyabo pa, nakakatikim siya ng pananakit galing sa inyo.
Isang beses lang naman po.
Mula sa amin, sir, sabi niya,
Nung buntis pa lang yan.
Hindi ako makalapit sa lugar niya kasi madami siyang pamilya.
Hello, Miguel, say hablo español. Yo hablo español poquito, pero yo hablo inglés. Hablo inglés?
Yes, I speak English and Spanish.
Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Right in front of me is Mr. Jem Suelo.
Yes, I know who's in front of you. Know who's in front of you. I've been sitting here listening to the conversation.
Okay, very good. And you can understand Tagalog?
Some of it.
So what's your reaction? And you're the topic of this discussion.
What is this about?
Okay, this is the situation right now. Mr. Jem Suelo is filing a complaint against his wife, who is now your girlfriend. And Apple, you know Apple, right?
Yes, of course.
Who happens to be your ex-girlfriend.
First of all, she's well aware that I didn't know she was a lady boy for 5 months. Found out because I sent investigators to the Philippines to find out a little background of the individual. I found out that she was a lady boy. I have all the evidence. And during that time, it was it was a rough time in my life. I just finished losing my wife of 16 years, and I was vulnerable. Unfortunately, she took advantage of that. Okay, I didn't find out that she was a lady boy until 5 months later. After that, I wanted to put her in jail, did whatever I wanted to, and then it was like I tried to continue to see what would happen. Unfortunately, I found out during the whole time that she was with me, she was with another guy all the time. She was building a house on the money that she was getting out of me. She told me she was in school. I paid her for her tuition, for laptops, study groups, and the whole 9 yards, and it was all a lie. She was just taking the money, and I told her to send me the receipts for the computer. Never showed. Send me the receipts for the payment of the tuition on school. Never showed. She took 50,000 pesos from money that I had here in the Philippines, and I told her she must have just taken out close to over $1 million outside of the money that I have given her. I bought her one bike. That was the first one that she took back. She said somebody steal it from my house here in the Philippines.
That's another story, but the main reason why we're talking to you now, we're calling you because Jem Suelo is married to R.G. Rosuelio. You can get deported for that. I can just call an immigration officer right now and come to your place wherever you are and have you arrested and deported. You know that, right?
I seen. I spoke to.
What's your immigration status here in the Philippines? May I know? I can have you arrested for violating our law. Saan bang lugar nito?
Sambuanga po, sa Kawit.
Sure. I can have an immigration officer come by your house by tomorrow, issue a mission order to have you arrested and deported.
So what's the problem? I don't understand what seems to be
the problem. is we have here a legitimate complaint from a guy who happens to be married to the girl that you're living with right now. And that is a violation of our law. And you should abide by our law. You're not in Mexico, you're in the Philippines.
I thought the marriage was not
You're swallowing your words. Say it clearly, please.
No, I'm saying I thought the marriage was not registered, and it was not registered.
No. The guy here with me, he showed us a legitimate document showing that she's married with R.G. Rose.
Yeah, and that
the immigration has to entertain the complaint of Mr. Jem Suelio upon our recommendation. And based on our recommendation, the immigration will issue a mission order upon verification that the document being presented to them from Jem Suelio is legitimate. Once it's been established that it's a legitimate document, right away, a mission order will be issued against you, and immigration agents will be in front of your house or probably go to your house wherever you are right now and have you arrested both. Well, actually you should be detained first at the immigration facility before you're going to be officially deported.
No, I wasn't aware of it because
now that you're aware, what are you going to do about it?
I mean, what is your recommendation? What
is my recommendation? My recommendation is leave that girl right now. Get rid of that puppy because she's a headache. She's going to get you into trouble. Do you want to continue staying here to the Philippines or you want to be deported? Your choice. Because I can have you deported, I promise you. Trust me.
Man, who am I speaking to?
My name is Senator Rafi Tulfo. You can ask your girlfriend who I am. She'll tell you. Now, even while we speak, Mr. Miguel Casiano, the immigration is now trying to process the information that we're giving them about you. They'll be knocking on your door tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow at the most. Whether you want to stay here in the Philippines and no one will bother you, or you keep your relationship with R.G. Rose and somebody will bother you, and that's the immigration people.
Oh, I got too much invested in the Philippines right now.
Yeah, well, that's how it is in the Philippines.
I said, I have too much invested in the Philippines financially, so
So what, financially? What do you mean financially?
I have a lot of investments here in the Philippines.
I don't care if you have millions, tons of businesses here in the Philippines.
No, you're saying I'm giving you a choice. I'm saying I have too much invested in here. So
Yes, even if you have businesses here in the Philippines, the fact that you are becoming the fact that you are not following our laws, what's your immigration status here in the Philippines?
I'm current.
What kind of visa are you holding now?
I do tourist.
Okay, very good. I can have you deported tomorrow if you're a tourist. How long you been here in the Philippines?
About 2 months, 3 months now.
2 months. Okay, no problem. 2 months. Well, then we'll make it 2 months in 1 day.
All right, you got your wish.
Thank you. So your decision is to leave Argis Rose right now.
You ain't giving me much of a choice, are you?
Well, I'm giving you a choice whether to stay with Argis Rose or leave Argis Rose and have a quiet life here in the Philippines. Enjoy your stay here in the Philippines without Argis Rose. But if you want to be bothered, if you want lots and lots of headaches, then continue living with Argis Rose, because tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, someone's going to be knocking on your door and it's the immigration people and you're going to get arrested.
Like I said, there's not much of a choice to give.
Yes, sir. Tourist siya. Okay? Kung nagbi-business siya rito as a tourist, then nag-violate siya sa condition ng stay niya rito.
Apo.
Yun lang yun. Regardless kung stay overstay siya.
Apo.
Okay. So, hindi pa siya overstay. Bawal sa isang tourist na magnegosyo dito.
Apo.
Violation yan ng kanyang condition for staying here as a tourist. If you stay here as a tourist, bawal sa'yo magtrabaho, bawal sa'yo magnegosyo. In this case, nagnegosyo siya. Sinabi niya, I have so many businesses here. Inamin niya mismo. Then, yun na yung grounds para yung bang nagnegosyo siya dito, nagtrabaho siya. Kasi siyempre, pag negosyo siya, nagtatrabaho siya sa negosyo niya. No, grounds for him to be deported. On top of that, unbecoming of an alien. Dahil siya ay nakikiapid o inagaw niya yung asawa nitong si Mr. Jemel. So tatlo yung tama sa kanya. So he will be deported. Mr. Miguel?
Yes.
Yeah, we just spoke to the chief of the intelligence division of the immigration, and he said you have 2 violations here. Number 1, you're a tourist. Your visa is as a tourist here in the Philippines does not allow you to have businesses or open a business or work here in the Philippines. That is a violation of your stay here. That would lead for you to be deported. As a tourist, you cannot and you are not allowed to do business here, to open a business here in the Philippines. You must secure a working visa or an investor's visa for you to be able to transact or open up a business here in the Philippines. Did you know that, sir? That's number 1. And then number 2, unbecoming of an alien because you violated one of our laws, which is Argis Rose is married, is a married woman. Argis Rose is married to Jim Suello, and you're living with her. Jemal Suello came to us and filed a complaint against you and his wife.
Yes, sir.
You admitted to us a while ago that you have plenty of businesses here in the Philippines. Didn't you?
When I came into the Philippines, I came in as a businessman, an investor.
Well, we just have your visa checked with the immigration people, and they confirm that your visa is not an investor's visa, but a tourist visa.
All my, you see, if you notice, all my, how you say it, all my documentation that I got,
We're gonna put you in a blacklist status, which means you can never come back here in the Philippines once you get deported, because your violation is deportable. You see? That's why I gave you a choice a while ago. It's either you...
I gave you my answer.
Okay. So, when are you going to leave Argis Rose, Suello? Sir?
As of today.
As of today. Okay. We're gonna check back on you later on the day or tomorrow.
Okay.
And if we find out that you're still staying with her and you're still seeing her, then the immigration people will be knocking on your door.